Welcome to the Forbes Baxter Associates video knowledge base. If you'd like a downloadable and printable version of this guide, please visit our website at www.forbesbaxter.co.uk/outlook-resizes-images, and don't worry, it's free. If you create email campaigns using .mailer, MailChimp, Constant Contact, or one of the thousands of other email service providers out there, you might well have come across this exact problem. You design a beautiful email in the program's WYSIWYG editor, and in preview mode it looks just the way you want it to, something like this. All the graphics line up nicely and every element appears where you want it to be. But then you test your email by sending it to your Outlook account and it all goes wrong. It starts to look like this. All of a sudden the graphics are too big and the elements are misaligned. What's gone wrong? You're wondering if it's something fundamentally wrong with your email design. The short answer is that no, it isn't. There's no problem with your design, so don't spend hours trying to tweak it. The problem lies with the way Outlook interacts with Windows. For those of you who are short of time, I'm going to go straight on to show you how to solve the problem. For those of you who are curious, I'll do the explanation afterwards. These solutions apply to Windows XP. If you have Windows 7, please see our separate video. We need to change the Windows display settings. So find a blank area of the Windows desktop, click on it and select Properties. This will bring up a screen that allows you to change everything about the basic Windows display, from themes to hardware settings. You need to click on the Settings tab, and once you've done that you'll see the screen resolution panel appear. You need to click on Advanced. This allows you to change the dots per inch used by your screen, which is where the problem starts. At the moment you will see that the DPI setting for your screen is set to large size 120 DPI. You need to change that to normal size 96 DPI, then click OK and accept all the default options presented in the following dialog boxes. You also need to restart your PC. I'm not going to do that during this demonstration because if I change the screen resolution, the screen capture software stops. After your reboot, you will notice that the text on your screen has got smaller. You may not like this. I'll explain why it happens in a few seconds. The other thing you'll notice after the reboot is that the images in your emails are the right size. Changing the dots per inch setting has solved the problem. Okay, now for the explanation. Outlook always assumes that Windows PCs run at a screen resolution of 96 dots per inch. It knows how to draw images in emails when the screen is running at 96 dots per inch. But if your screen resolution is 120 dots per inch, poor old Outlook is baffled. It just carries on as if you were using 96 dots per inch. So images are drawn 25% too big. When Outlook detects, for instance, a header image that's 600 pixels wide, like this one, it actually draws it 750 pixels wide. You may wonder why people would use different screen resolutions. It's all to do with a combination of high resolution graphics cards and small screens. In the old days of Windows, we all had low resolution graphics cards and we all had Windows running at 96 dots per inch. But then came high resolution graphics cards. They could generate wonderfully sharp screen images, but if you only had a small screen, some people found the text too small for comfort. It looked like this. Sharpness is all very well, but you've got to be able to read what's on screen. The solution to the problem was to bump up Windows's display resolution from 96 dpi to 120 dpi. You kept the sharpness, but the text got bigger, so it looked like this. You could read it, and that was wonderful. Right up until the time we started getting images in emails and Outlook resized them because Outlook doesn't understand a screen resolution of 120 dots per inch. So, the earlier instructions gave you the technical explanation of how to resolve the Outlook issue, but there's no doubt that this is a compromise. When Outlook's email images look right, you might find that the text on screen is too small for your comfort. If you make the text on screen more comfortable, Outlook's images get resized and become misaligned. The way to resolve this conundrum, of course, is to buy a bigger screen. With a big screen, you can run at 96 dots per inch and the text is still big enough to read, and Outlook sizes email images correctly. But unfortunately, unlike advice, big screens aren't free. If you'd like a downloadable and printable version of this guidance, please visit our website at www.forbesbaxter.co.uk/outlook-resizes-images. And yes, it's free.